Turn it up.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Pierce. Tracy McGrady is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Bull. And it's Flagg in at the power forward. And for Seattle, Stoudemire out there with Ausar Thompson. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Maravich, and it's Mikan in at the center, locking down the middle. Now the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt, because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena, and you feel the intensity immediately.
Here's for three. Stoudemire grabs the board. For the Supersonics, they come in off the loss to Indiana. It's to Maravich. And it's blocked. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Murray, the pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire with a screen on McGrady. Here's Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Now McGrady. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's against Thompson. Back to McGrady. Fires for three. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Iverson against Murray. Stoudemire, the pass to Mikan. Murray with it. Steady offensive output from him. Averaging more than 16 points a game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. Pass to Thompson. Sinks that one from the post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Flagg. Outside, Pierce. 5 on the clock. Let's go. Rebound by the Sonics. On the wing, Murray. Good on the triple.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
McGrady against Maravich. Pass the flag. And here is Iverson. And it's Pierce in the corner. Thompson with the rebound. And stolen by Clark. And stolen. Stolen by Thompson. Murray for three. And Goal pulls it down. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Flag. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Williams, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Charlotte also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Pierce. And it's Jacket Jonas in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Mikan, still without a basket. Here is Maravich. Got it. Good job on the low post. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Supersonics?
It's just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. And Bowles sends it back.
And it's not just Bowles' size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for Manute.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass the flag. Takes it inside, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Seattle. Here's Jacket Jonas. Maravich defending. This one for 3. And the Hornets miss again. Sonics leading by 3. The Supersonics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
He hits both from the strike.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Here's Harris. The teardrop falls in.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
1:36 left in the first. Pass to Johnson. Chandler with the screen on Mathurin. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jacket Jonas. Rebounded by Devin Harris. And here are the Sonics. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And a wide open look for Mathurin. The baseline J off the mark. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Williams. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Sohan. Seattle leading by 7. Harris inside. Chandler on him. The shot by Williams, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Mathurin. Here's to Busher. It's good.
And that's what the pump fakes there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Mathurin against Johnson. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Seattle. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Hornets trail by 9. Bill Boykins out there with Williams. Then it's DeBusschere. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Mikan in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Mathurin. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Now Boykins. Pass to DeBusschere. Over Pettit. DeBusschere can't get the basket.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Houston's shot's good. Houston's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Stolen away. Here's Pettit, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Sonics making a switch here. Parker's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The shot's good from DeBusschere.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Corbin from the arc. Rebound by the Sonics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams' shot is off. Hornets trail by 5. Petrovic with the pass to Bennett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Flag is checked in for the Hornets. McGrady comes in for Kyle Korver. Williams looking around. Back to DeBusschere. And stolen by Flag. To the inside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. So it's Williams who brings it up for the Supersonics. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Outside Mathurin from the arc. The Sonics again can't hit. And here's Charlotte. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to McGrady. Charlotte moving it around. Drains the three-pointer. McGrady's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Seattle. Stoudemire, he's checked in for DeBusschere. And it's Maravich in for Anthony Parker. Pierce is checked in for Charlotte.
George Mikan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte in the lead. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Iverson against Maravich. Iverson kicks to McGrady. They push it up 4-on-3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And it's the Hornets ball. This run now up to 13-2. And it's Pierce in the corner. Latre. A shot by McGrady, no good. Seattle has gone 0-3 from behind the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Maravich. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Hornets?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Sonics. Murray comes in for Williams. Iverson against Murray. Stoudemire setting the pick for Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And really a lack of attention on their part. 4 points off of those turnovers that have gone the other way.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for Seattle. Here's Charlotte now. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. And that one's good. McGrady. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Toronto. Murray with the bounce pass. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. The Sonics again can't hit. Hornets leading by 7. Iverson outside. McGrady passes to Iverson. He's looking for Bull and finds him.
Now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Johnson comes in for McGrady. And Jaka Jonas in for Allen Iverson. Now, here is Maravich. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Johnson outside. Fires the three. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Shrimp, he's checked in for Bull. Now, here is DeBusschere. He's guarded closely. Pass to Murray. Now, here's Thompson. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Stoudemire, the screen.
Come on, box him out, man.
Over Schrempf. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
The kick out to Pierce. Pass to Jonas. Schrempf a screen on Murray. Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Thompson. Down low. Here's Stoudemire. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Stoudemire's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Charlotte has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And Johnson now top of the key. It's Pierce on the wing. Schrempf a screen on Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Schrempf with it. DeBuscher on him. No good from Schrempf. Inside. Here's Maravich.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Maravich. And Seattle making a change here. Maravich hits them both. 6 seconds left in the first half. It's deflected. Pierce for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so is Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on?
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Hornets leading by 6. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Hole is out there with Flag. And it's Pierce. Then it's Iverson, and it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Flag, and here's Pierce. Clock at 6. And it's Pierce with the jam!
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here is Maravich, and the foul on Paul Pierce. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stoudemire left side. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Mikan, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice decisions by Murray, choosing to move the ball to the open guy off the pick and roll.
Iverson against Murray. Iverson right side. Hard-fought bucket for AI.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's deflected.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The kick out to Pierce. And stolen by Thompson. Murray outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Mikan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 10. Here's for the wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Seattle trails by 6. It's stolen by McGrady. Pass the flag. And again, the Hornets missing. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Thompson passes to Murray.
Hornets foul. Manute.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mikan passes to Thompson. Stoudemire left side. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Thompson against McGrady. Pass to Pettit. Here's Houston. Now Iverson. 5 to shoot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Seattle trails by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Murray. Pettit grabs the board.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Iverson left side. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now here's Iverson. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Bold, dishes to McGrady. And again, the Hornets missing. Seattle trails by 4. There's the lob to the hoop. Iverson against Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Both teams making substitutions here. Free throw good, Iverson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Johnson against Williams. Stoudemire outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Maravich. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Stoudemire.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 5. Here's Johnson. Here's Pettit. Second chance shot. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Free throw good, Maravich.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Now, here's Johnson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's Schrempf on the wing. Back to Johnson. It's Schrempf on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. DeBuscher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Williams over in the corner, Matherin. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Walker's checked in for Maravich. Iverson against Williams. And Iverson gets it to go. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
It's Iverson with a floater on the fly.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Williams passes to DeBuscher. Good, nice job down low. DeBuscher's got his 3rd bucket of the night. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here he comes, Iverson. Diving in, makes it off the glass. Iverson's got 11.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing. And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Hornets on top. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Benedict Matherin is out there with Williams. Then it's DeBuscher. Then there's Anthony Barker. And it's Mikan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Yep, that one goes.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Pass to Matherin. Leaps for it. And they'll get another chance. Here's Williams. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Schrempf. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Jonas. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And they call an illegal screen.
Well, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Maravich is checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Petrovic is checked in for Jonas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Maravich. The Sonics again can't hit.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Petrovic with the pass to Pettit. To the left side wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by DeBusschere. DeBusschere's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mathurin. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Drives to the hoop. Here's Petrovic. It's good from long range. Petrovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bennett, the pass to Petrovic. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Houston. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Mathurin is comfortable all over the floor. This guy can do so many things offensively.
Here's Houston, defended by Mathurin. Johnson against Maravich, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. For the Sox, Stoudemire's checked in for DeBusschere. Thompson comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Williams. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Flag throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Charlotte leading by 9. And here is McGrady. Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Now here's Murray. Iverson with the rebound. Fires from 14. Murray rips down the board. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. DB won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
The first one falls. And so Murray nails both of them. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Iverson against Thompson. For three. Good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he gets it to go.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Driving to the basket.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Seattle trails by 13. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Here's Mikan. Oh, good. On the layup. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Charlotte.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. Flag with it, working on Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Thompson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Iverson up top. He's covered by Murray. And the three misses. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.